Hello and welcome to my IGTV or my YouTube. I planned on uploading this video to both, so you may be at one or the other, but either way, welcome. This video is to set up my 2019 Happy Planner Mini, and so what I have the camera focused on right now is my 2018 Happy Planner Mini. We had some great times, but as the year comes to a close, I'm wanting to set up my new planner so that I can have it all set up when January 1st gets here. With that being said, there are a few things that I did with the mini that really worked for me this year and achieved or helped me to achieve planner peace. And that was adding classic rings because the pages just turn a lot better, and because I added a couple of sections and I added some dividers and folders, and so in order to make room for all of those things, it was just best for me to have classic rings. So that's one thing I did. Another thing I did was I appreciated having the deluxe cover on there, this cover, because as most know, you can do this with or without the cover. And so the planner comes out, sorry, having a hard time pulling it out. The planner comes out without the case. And so without the case, it looks like this by itself. And so I really liked having that cover on there because I just felt like it kept everything together. So that is my old planner, or my 2018 planner. And now we are moving into my 2019 planner. So I will be making references to this planner just because it's my first Happy Planner Mini. And there are a lot of things I like about it, and I want to achieve the same planner piece with my new planner. So the planner I decided to purchase for 2019 is this Socialite Happy Planner Mini. It came with metal discs, mini metal discs, and I really liked it because of how colorful it was. Take this off. Because of how colorful it was, and because of the bright colors. Obviously, I wasn't as big of a fan of the gold, but I figured it would just make it easier for me to find stuff because rose gold can be a little harder to find. I'm gonna go ahead and now just take out all the little extras, tags and whatnot that come in the planner. Let's see. And then the first thing I'm really gonna do with this planner is switch out the rings. So I'm gonna switch to classic. Here are the rings. Maybe I'm just opening it the wrong way. Alrighty, so there are those beautiful discs. And I'm just gonna kind of empty them out in my hand. And so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 discs. I'm gonna take out 7. I'm gonna put the rest back. There are 11 that come in the package. And then I'm going to switch the discs over. So bear with me. I start with taking the covers off first because it's a lot easier to transfer them if you do the covers. Go. Now I'll put the other cover on to add some stability. Because as you can see, they're kind of all over the place. And I stuck with the same color for the discs as what came with the planner, so these are the same color discs, basically. So I'm gonna open it up and lay it flat so I can add some pages. So I add by the month. So when I grab my month, I go to the first tab here and I grab that. And I just slightly pull up. That's February. Ooh. Let's see if I can get these pages on here a little bit better. Now, I heard the metal disc sometimes can be hard to put pages around on. They say that sometimes you can use wax paper to make it easier to slide. In the past, I haven't had any issues, but we'll see. And then this is March. So I'm gonna start with putting 6 months in here. I do that because there are very few things I plan a whole 6 months out. I do plan things that far in advance, but it's not as common. And what I'll do, and you'll see, is add a little notes pages in the back to capture anything that I need to write down for those later months in the year. And as time passes by, like as January and February leave, I may take out January and February and put in the next couple of months. So it looks like I've jumped the gun a little. Put that in the wrong spot. My bad. It's here. And that's what happens when we're recording. Make sure everything is recording properly. There we go. All right, so I have April. And I'll do May. And June. And when I store these extra pages, I have a little box at home that I use to store them. Now, I'm just gonna take the rest of these pages that I'm not using, and you see how thick they are. So that's about how thick 6 months is. And I'm just gonna put it to the side for later. Next, I am going to add my folders. So I purchased a folder. I'm sorry, my folders and my pocket. So those are the pockets I purchased, and this is the folder I purchased. Okay, so I'm gonna take the pocket out of here. And somehow add it to my planner. All right, so we have a couple of folders here. This one says Hello Beautiful. And this one says Happy Looks Good on You. I think I'm gonna use this one for now. I think I'm gonna use the Happy Looks Good on You. So I'm gonna put that in the front. Okay, easy that was, which is why I love Happy Planner. And now I'm gonna move on to, and there's some other little extras that come in this pack. I will put them in later. And move on to this pocket. Now, I've come to love these pockets because they're good for planning on the go when you just want to add some stickers here and there. And I like to make my own stickers sometimes, so it's good for that. And so this is the pocket I've decided to use because it's super small and it fits in the mini. Super cute. Now what I may do is add it to the front. I haven't really decided where I want this pocket to be yet. So for right now, I'm just gonna put it in the front because it kind of goes well with the other page. They kind of match. So I'm gonna leave that there. And then I'm going to add my dividers. My dividers came in a pack of 3, and I'm going to use all 3 of them. Here's the dividers. Go. Dividers, they're beautiful. So this divider I usually use for today. So I usually use this in the week that I'm currently in. So this, I am going to try to find some labels. If you know a company that has nice labels, clear labels that will stick all year, I'm going to put today on this one. And then on this one, I'm going to put monthly. And then on this one, I want to put notes. So I'll show you my old planner, or my current planner, I should say, not my old planner, and how those dividers look. If you look at the top of this planner, they say, this one says now, this one says later, and this one says notes. And I found these stickers inside of sticker books. They stayed on pretty well throughout the year, as you can see. So I wouldn't mind using similar stickers from me and my big ideas. But if you know a shop or an Etsy shop that sells them, that'd be great too. So I'm gonna just go to January, the first week of January. And I'm gonna put this sticker, which is gonna, this divider, which is gonna be my now divider. It's gonna be whatever week I'm in. There we go. And then the next one is the girl you totally got this. I'm gonna put that on February. So I like to have something in the following month, just so I can quickly turn to the next month and see what's going on. Okay. And then the next one will be for my notes section. So that's going to go all the way in the back. All the way in the back. You know what, and I just realized I don't think I put the rest of June in here. So let me do that. My bad. Okay. So I'm gonna put this here. There we go. And so in the notes section, you can guess it pretty easily, there will be notes. So I have a couple different note papers and half sheets. This is one of them. It came in the little mini accessory pack. Another pack of notes that I have are these notes. And then I have these half sheets. So I think I'm gonna put a little of each paper in there to kind of divvy it up. The other paper. What I love about this paper here is that it is two-sided. So on one side you have this white, and then on the other side you have pink. I like that. Okay, and then my half sheets. And so I think this planner is looking pretty good. It has everything I want in it for the most part. The last thing I'd like to do is add my name to it. And that'll be here. I got this name from Perdido Pickers. And so they have an Etsy shop. I'll try to tag it below. Look at how that came out. I'm very happy with it. It's gold. I love it. And so with that being said, my last step is to add this back into the deluxe cover. So I have a deluxe cover. I decided to go with pink. And I also put a pin here to kind of give it a little bit of pizzazz. And then I believe I'm gonna add these stickers too, but I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna add them. So let's see. So I'm gonna add these, and I'm trying to decide, do I want to cover the word hustle? Just put it there, or if I want to put it down here. I'm not quite sure. I'm still deciding. But I will be putting these on here, and I also will be adding some to this part. So I'll be putting a patch here. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm pretty much done with my setup. I really appreciate you watching this video. It is truly a rough draft, as I have not perfected my YouTube or filming techniques, but I appreciate you for watching anyway. And thank you. Bye-bye.